falls in love with a bird, it is useless and called inordinate relationship. Don't take your heart on your journey without a brain. Every boy-girl relationship must be defined, especially for our ladies. Well, nobody grows young, but men don't have a biological clock. Yes, the man should propose, but that shouldn't stop you from asking vital questions. Who am I to you? Where are we going? Don't sacrifice your future on the altar of temporary pleasure. You only have one life. If you use it well, it will be good enough. You should be able to walk out of any relationship with dignity and not feeling deeply hurt. So if you come to me saying he or she used me, really? Did you forget how to say no? Welcome to Ediya Pill, and my name is Ediya Francis Kwame. Love is powerful. It shapes destinies, builds legacies, and determines the quality of our lives. But here is the truth. Most people enter relationships blindly, led by emotions, attractions, and even societal pressures, without understanding the depth of love. That is why today on Ediya Pill, we are breaking down deep, practical, and life-changing insights into love. What it really is, how to prepare for it, and how to thrive in it. What therefore is love? Many define it by feeling, but feelings are temporal. Love is not a feeling. Love involves a feeling. Love is not just an emotion. Love is a decision. It is a choice. It is a commitment. It is a sacrifice and a daily practice. Love isn't just butterflies and passion. Real love is deeper, it is stronger, and it is built over time. Imagine a man named Francis on his journey through life and love. Agape, he dedicates time to mentoring troubled youth, offering selfless and unconditional love. Eros, he shares deep passion and romance with his partner, cherishing their intimate relationship. Philia, his best friend, is like a brother, always there to support and challenge him. Storge, he cares deeply for his family, showing unwavering love to his parents and siblings. Ludus, he enjoys playful teasing and flirtation, keeping relationships fun and lightening. Pragma, he and his spouse stay committed through life's challenges, choosing love every day. Mania, in his younger years, he experienced an obsessive love, teaching him the importance of emotional balance. Philotia, he learns to value himself, practicing self-care and setting boundaries for healthier life. Francis' journey shows how all these forms of love shape a rich and fulfilling life. What therefore is true love? True love is selfless. It is about giving, not just receiving. Love is patient, it grows, it is tested, and it requires endurance. Love is intentional. It is not accidental. It takes work and purpose. Once you accept to love someone, you accept to love their past, their present, and their future. And this is intentional. What love is not? Love is not a feeling. Love is not butterfly. Don't take me wrong. Love involves a feeling. But by the time you begin to face reality, you will know that butterfly feelings doesn't pay school fees. Butterfly feelings don't pay house rent. Love isn't just passion. Physical attraction fades. Character lasts. Love is not about obsession. Controlling or manipulating someone isn't love. Love isn't perfection. A real relationship requires growth, forgiveness, and mutual effort. Before you can truly love someone, you must first become whole. A relationship will never complete you. It should complement you. The biggest mistake young people make is looking for love without first building themselves. Let's look at areas you must develop before you pursue love. The first is self-love and identity. If you don't love yourself, you will expect someone else to fill your void, and that leads to unhealthy dependency. Imagine relying on someone else to make you feel valuable. What happens if they leave? Emotional maturity. Love requires patience, understanding, and communication. If you can't manage your own emotion, you won't be able to handle a relationship. Purpose and vision. A relationship should align with your purpose, not distract you from it. Ask yourself, does this person help me grow into the best version of myself or otherwise? Did you know that love isn't just about saying I love you? People receive love in different ways, and understanding this can make or break your relationship. This is where the 5 love languages come in. The first is word of affirmation, encouraging words, compliments, and verbal appreciation. The second is act or service, doing helpful things like cooking a meal or handling a task. The third is receiving gifts. Other people like to receive gifts, thoughtful gestures, not necessarily expensive ones. Quality time. Focus on spending quality time and undistracted presence. Physical touches. Expressing love through meaningful touch. Before entering a relationship, learn your love language and understand your partners, because love is not just about how you feel. It is about how you make your other partner also feels. Not every relationship is meant to be, and if you ignore red flags, you will pay it later. Let's look at what to watch for in a relationship. Red flag number 1, lack of respect. Constant criticism, dismissing your feelings. Red flag number 2, an unbeliever. Do not be equally yoked. Bad companies corrupt good manners. Red flag 3, manipulation and control. Extreme jealousy, making you feel guilty for having boundaries. Poor communication, silent treatment, avoiding difficult conversation. Repeated lies and dishonesty. Trust is the foundation of love. If someone professes to be a believer and portrays certain bad characters that conflict his belief, if that person didn't allow himself for God to take care of that bad habit, are you the miracle worker to handle it? An angry person, an insecure person, someone who is always checking up. And this is where I have a problem with the ladies. They mostly say, oh, he calls every hour to check up on me, always checking up on me. Really? A guy who has found his purpose, discovered his purpose, do you think he would every hour be calling you to check up? Really? That doesn't mean the guy is bad. No, he has boundaries for you. He is also developing himself. Love is not just calling every 2 minutes to check up. Someone who is strictly controlling. You go to a movie to watch a movie. You tell the person, I love these characters, I love these actors, and still they say, no, you must watch this. No, watch out for that person. A stingy person. Someone who is always pretending, I don't have money, only have car. No, a stingy person. No, it's a big red flag. An immoral person. You see, the Bible admits that there is pleasure in sin, and stolen water is sweet, but that leads to loss of trust. Don't allow immorality. Someone who is a prisoner of his past. There are good people in this world. You need to recover before you decide to move on into another relationship, right? Don't be a prisoner of your past. That is a red flag for me. Don't do what married people do before you get married, like car down payments and all those things. When you find out that this relationship is leading to marriage and it's very intense, committed, then you can start with it. Any relationship that robs you of your individuality, it's a bondage. So don't talk to this guy, don't speak with this lady. No, it's a bondage. They are insecure people. Let them deal with their insecurity. Any insecure person is a danger zone. Let them deal with it first. And this is where you must have control of your emotion. Ediya has a video link about emotional intelligence. I will link it up to this video. If you notice all these red flags and you still decide, I'm in love with him, I feel passionate, I feel those butterflies, and not deal with the real solutions, you would find out that marriage is not a rehabilitation center where we rehabilitate wrongly brought up people with bad character to help them come out of their trauma. That person is not your own. Let them deal with it before you decide to move ahead with them. You see, you are not the therapist. Run for your life. If you still recognize these red flags and decide to go on, of course, if you don't learn by revelation, you would learn by experience. Sometimes the casualties are too much that some people do not recover. There are also some green flags, signs of healthy relationship, open and honest communication, no mind play, respect for boundaries and individuality. They encourage personal growth, always have a purpose to talk about, planning about the future, not just playful or flirtatious feeling. Encouragement and support. They help each other grow. Wherever they find limitations in one another, they try to complement and help the other person catch up. They have shared values and vision, moving in the same direction and place in life. Love is not just physical or emotional connection. It is deeply spiritual. The strongest relationships are built with God at the center. Without Him, love becomes purely emotional, and emotions alone are not strong enough to sustain relationship. How to strengthen love spiritually? The first is to pray for guidance. Before entering a relationship, you need to pray. You need to have intimate relationship with your inner self and your spirit. Seek wisdom, godly counsel from mature believers. Do not be deceived. Bad companies corrupt good manners. Seek wisdom from people who are in it, who have experience. Prioritize shared values. Faith should unite, not divide, and do not be unequally yoked. Love as Christ loved, with patience, sacrifice, commitment, and truth. Love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about becoming the right person. Before you say I love you, ask yourself, am I prepared for love? Because love is beautiful, but only when it is built on truth, maturity, and purpose. At the end of the day, real love isn't something you find. It is something you create, you nurture, and you fight for. In this sense, if you find a guy who has purpose, who has a vision, and you love him, and you are blessed, you can support him. Do help the guy. If you are a guy, you find a lady, you have the means to support her, you love her, help her. You see, stop projecting your fears and insecurities on good people. Men have been since helping women, and some women take advantage of that and they leave them brokenhearted, but men still keep on fending for women. As a woman, if you find your guy is have a vision but lack finances, what prevents you from helping him? And nobody should know. The fact that your auntie, your uncle, or your mom, you watched a movie and it's portraying this, it doesn't mean everybody is like that. there are still good people. And to our lovely gentlemen, if you are a gentleman, don't be lazy. All you know is going to the gym, going to the salon to look nice. No, start somewhere. Find something to do, even if not earning you that much. Find something to do. Don't care about only 6 packs without having 6 figures in your account. Humble yourself and start from somewhere. Some people are also just very lazy. When they find a strong person, a strong partner, they relax. My baby is hardworking, my baby is strong, my baby is industrious. They will hail you and kill you. And you are a guy, a young lady finds you nice, believes in your vision, wants to help you with finances and everything. You are now planning on how to touch her breast, you want to defile her. No, that is very bad. Focus on the vision. Build something meaningful and lasting together. Not all ladies are searching for money. And definitely not all guys are searching for sex, big breasts or big buttocks. No, some are looking for value. Don't just say, what are you bringing to the table? You say, I am the table. Valueless. No, we don't need a table anymore. So to my gentlemen, one thing we must understand is that beauty and sex, it is not equal to motherhood. It cannot parent. It cannot manage a home. Someone who was brought up to believe my money is my money, but your money is our money. No, you need to sit down and talk. You write one statement to a girl and then they reply with a sentence, and you still want to go ahead. No, you need to sit down and talk. You don't take responsibilities from the father when you are not married. So focus on your self-development. Focus on being valuable, so that when we ask you, what are you bringing to the table, you don't just say, I am the table. Most of the times when ladies are in love, they fail to ask the most important question. For me, I believe a guy should propose, but that shouldn't stop you, the lady, from asking important questions. I remember one time a lady friend called me, Francis, I've been in a relationship with my guy for almost 5 years. He hasn't proposed to me. He hasn't talked about marriage or anything to me. I said, really? For 5 years? That has been too long. And she has other suitors. Other people are interested in her for 5 years. Say, really? No, you need to sit the guy down. You need to talk. I gave her wisdom, and I want to share this on this video. So I said, call your guy, sit him down and talk. Start by making it spiritual. Oh God, even as we sit down to have this discussion, we pray for more grace to settle out our differences and settle this matter right now and then. And then open up to him. So as John the Baptist wrote to Jesus Christ when he was in prison, that, are you the Messiah, or should we wait for another person? When you open up such a question with him, the responses would let you know whether to continue with him or decide or move on. What is the biggest lesson you've learned about love today? Are you preparing for love, or are you just hoping to find it? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Remember, Ediya Pill, your dosage to holistic living. Thanks for watching.